If every urban kid had access to the National Wildlife Refuge system, I think that would impact conservation greatly. I grew up in Oakland, California with my parents and 3 brothers. We grew up really tight in a 1-bedroom apartment. Outside was freedom. Outside was happiness. I think the first time I seen a park ranger was on cartoons, watching Yogi the Bear. In my senior year in college, I went to the National and Hispanic Environmental Conference, and that's where I met the superintendent of the National Capital Parks East in Washington, D.C. He introduced himself and said, "Hey, why don't you come do an internship with me in D.C.?" Being a Hispanic growing up in urban America, I'm forever grateful for Alex Romero. That was my start and interest to the national park system. So I started my park ranger career in 2011 as a park guide in Washington, D.C. for National Capital Parks East. Did kayak tours, took kids out in canoes along the Anacostia River. We did a lot of park cleanups. Now I'm the Refuge Ranger for Don Edwards San Francisco Bay National Wildlife Refuge. Don Edwards was established in 1972. It is the largest and one of the first urban national wildlife refuge in the country, in the system. Wetlands act as sponges. They absorb stormwater runoff. They provide habitat for our endangered species. We have the Ridgeway rail and the salt marsh harvest mouse that live nowhere else in the world but here in the San Francisco Bay. We had a big community Marsh Cleanup event at the refuge. Over 100 people showed up. I was surprised to see the amount of youth there. We worked with Greenbelt Alliance to actually put together this big cleanup, and it was amazing just to see the smiles on everyone's faces and to see everyone working side by side for the common cause. Although I am a park ranger, I still bring my Oakland roots with me. Even though I wear this uniform, I'm still that young kid from Oakland, California. So I think I'm great at connecting with urban youth because I come from an urban background. We always say that you can't really love or want to protect something if you don't experience it before. So that's why we're big on bringing students and the youth out to the refuge, because they are the future park rangers. They are the voters. We're definitely big on inspiring the next generations of stewards.